A custom dash.
I like that.
And Mark, what would you call that car?
Red.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Oh.
This paybacks. That's what's coming back to you when I'm the guest.
Yeah.
Now this one is a nice unrestored original, and I think I got his name right, Joe Salufo.
Joe Salufo.
And that's at 50 Lincoln. That is an all original car. Interior,
A Survivor.
everything. It's a nice Survivor. Look at that.
I remember when he first got that.
Yeah.
He was anxious. Well, he sold the, what did he have, an El Camino?
Look at that original upholstery in there yet.
And that's all original.
That's original.
That's
very,
pretty cool.
very nice Survivor car.
Mm-hmm. Very sweet.
My 10-year-old Lincoln ought to look that good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll bet you it rides just as nice.
I'll bet
Yeah.
it does too.
Yeah.
All those old cars ride sweet.
Now
There we
we're
go.
talking.
There we
yeah.
go.
Is this one is off-brands? No, this is a Chevy, isn't it?
That's a Chevy, yes.
Oh, yeah. That's Jerry Martin's 67 Camaro. And it is a beautiful car. That is a nice car.
Nothing like riding in a convertible Camaro.
Nothing like it.
Picture
Deluxe
the cockpit.
interior, 396. So that was kind of a rarity in '67 because that was a half-year model. They didn't make the 396 until after about December, I guess it was.
Sweet.
You have a picture of that 396 right there.
There you go.
What do you have in yours, Bill?
350.
350?
Yeah, there was two models that you had, 350 and 396. People talk about 427 cars, but they really were not SS cars.
Now this is Mike,
Mr. Stopak.
Mike Stopak's 1982 T-Bird. And he's got it's a mild modified car, but just another nice older car and a comfortable car and a neat collector car now.
Yeah.
I always love those instrument panels in those years. Those are very functional.
And you figure that car is coming up on 30 years old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
That could be 30 years old.
Now I've got his window sheet for him because Bill took a gorgeous picture of that.
He's got that modified 351 Cleveland in it.
Ah.
He's put it in there, and he's done some tweaking on that. Made a nice setup now.
Oh yeah.
That's a beautiful 55 Cadillac Eldorado. Bill and Cindy Taylor. I was watching him put his top down on Denny's. It's a project. He holds it just right. Isn't that pretty?
That's nice.
Leather grips on the steering wheel. Boy, those cars, they had all the toys.
That is styling, isn't it?
That is pretty.
But you can see, you know, that fin in that back on a 55, you know, then came about in 57 in Chevys. So Cadillac was kind of that ahead of its time.
He's got the V8 with dual carbs and that Batwing air cleaner. This is 23.
Don Dittmer.
Yeah, Don Dittmer's 23 Ford T-Bucket.
I tell you, he's a little old guy, and he came to me the first show after the cold winter and said, "Sorry, Lance, but in a T-Bucket, just couldn't quite bring myself to do that."
He's got a 70 Olds 350 V8 in that one. And there's what he sees going down the road, the driver's view.
There was a whole bunch of kids hanging around, so he let them sit in the car.
Yeah.
Man, you would have thought those kids were in heaven, exactly. But he said, you know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves the kids.
People do love to sit in the cars. A lot of people let people
take pictures, especially to, you know, visitors.
They don't give me the keys, though.
Yeah. This is true. Roger does the same.
No, this is Joe and Diane
Ruel.
Ruel. I want to get that right. Ruel's 1946
Left
Ford.
Coast Trimmers. He's one of our interior guys. He sponsored for a long time. He's told me, he said he can take a little break, but he'll be back with us. But him and Diane, very nice people. And gorgeous car.
It is. See, he's got his advertising on the license plate there. LC trim.
Yeah. Now that's pretty original.
That's using a lot of the original.
That looked like the transmission is, though. That didn't look original.
No.
350 Chevy V8 with a 350 turbo. Now this one is really unusual. 36 Railton. This belongs to Dave and Babe Lanning. And this was a custom-built car in England that was put on a Hudson chassis and a Hudson engine in '36 as the straight-in engine, which you'll see in a minute.
Now,
But look at
that was done in England, or that's what
this is
Dave did?
built in England.
Right-hand drive.
Built in England. But they used the American chassis and the
I
engine.
photographed that car also, and I sent those photos up to the guys at Hemmings. Stumped them.
Yeah.
They had to think
love it.
about that one for a minute.
I
Of course,
love it.
Of course, Dave has a lot of old Hudsons, but this made a really unusual Hudson for him to put into his collection.
Very cool.
Oh,
Now, this is an absolutely gorgeous 41 Oldsmobile. I'm Bill. You're Bill.
I'm Bill.
Bob and Sylvia Kaprowski. And they just joined our AACA.
that is a gorgeous car.
That is just,
I mean, it's
ticking.
amazing.
All original.
You can't do with a camera justice to some of these cars. That is incredible. The finish on that, everything, just it's impeccable. And he.
Now, this was the lower priced Oldsmobile, so you see it doesn't have a horn ring. And it was one of the plainer models, and it has the 6-cylinder, not the 8-cylinder engine. Straight 6 with Hydromatic.
Very cool car.
Yeah, I had to talk with them for a little while. This is a cool vet.
Yeah, this was a '95 Corvette Indy Pace car, Bud and Shirley Skinner.
Yeah. What year is that again?
95.
Okay.
Nice color combination on it.
And as you can see, they love displaying it. It's all in the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they don't drive down 75 with those flags.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
350 V8, 300 horsepower car. Nice color scheme on that car, too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a '39 Chevy Coupe, Ken and Kathy Molesky.
Oh, there we go.
I also see a shadow there down in the lower left-hand corner. Who's that?
Oh, could that be the photographer?
I tell you, what did I tell him about backing up?
That's about the third one.
I couldn't back
they're
up. There's a guy
critiquing.
driving a toilet behind me.
Ah, you're forgiven then.
This car has air conditioning too. He's got it all tricked out for nice creature comforts in this one.
He's driven that quite a bit, that
Yeah,
car.
and he's had
Oh,
that a
yeah.
long time.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
had
Ever
that
since
car a
I've
long
known him.
time.
Yeah.
A 350 Chevy V8 with a 400 automatic transmission in it.
Good to see Kenny and Kay coming out to the shows. Kenny went through some surgeries and some
Yeah.
problems. Look at this.
This
These
last
are the
one
kids I
is
love to see.
Kelly Flaherty brought his '96 Ford Ranger Custom, and of course this is the one with the hydraulic suspension, and it lowers that all the way to the ground, which is
Look at that
really
shadow.
cool.
Oh, never mind.
He didn't pay attention
Well,
that
I
night
couldn't
to
get the
shadow.
sun to move.
Back up, remember? You know, now,
Anyway,
didn't
he
have
had
a,
the bed off of it when he
Yeah.
brought it to the show. He's apologized. He says, I have the bed on it. I says, yeah, but we'll get a good close-up here of how
Yeah.
what these hydraulics look like. And there you are. There's the cylinders. And
Yeah, he
all
had
of
that
it
out at
works.
Hooters in
Yeah.
Sarasota when he had the bed on it.
Yeah.
He's had it
He's
for quite a
actually
few of our
he's opened a
shows.
store, you know,
Yeah.
for
yeah.
for this type. Look at this.
Look at the interior.
I like that.
I mean, he's done a nice job.
You
on that.
bet he has. Yeah, he sells parts and stuff and all this kind of stuff and the hydraulics and I don't know what all he
96 Ford
sells.
Ranger, and there's the original 4-cylinder engine.
That's cool. Very cool.
So there
He
you
wants
have
to
it.
become a sponsor.
Does he?
Yes, I've been talking to Kelly. He all brought to you in part by Keels and Wheels.
That
Guy.
Oh yes, music to my ears. All right.
How are you going to do it next week?
Only took him
know.
6 months to get it
You do it
down.
all.
6 months. Good.
When you two are done, we can continue with the show if you'd.
Pardon me?
Yeah, are you two done or?
No, we're still going.
Are you gonna? If you,
We have things to talk
because
about
if-
here.
We can
well,
finish later.
Yeah, if they
what
want
else we got?
Go ahead, you guys
what
go.
I can do is I can do a few commercials.
Go to the commercials.
Are we ready or we're ready?
Break it now.
Okay. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. Junior's Trim Shop in Venice. Our award-winning interiors have been applauded locally and nationally. Junior's will repair or replace seat covers, carpet, door panels, and both vinyl and convertible tops. Our experts have more than 40 years of experience and specialize in original, antique, and custom automobiles, boats, and